There's another one. One time for mine now. Let's go.
Could be something true now. I'm not looking anymore. The times are breaking, never through now. Sharing real connections, what we're made for. Come on, let go, baby, more. Don't you know you're ready on a jump for that? Try to put the phone double clicking on the go, but I know use. Hey, I'm gonna go in.
And I'm with a flow, double trouble on the go poses. Kid posing, opposing against these foes. Please know I'm opposing. Proof out on the concrete jungle.
Not a day goes by without me thinking about that way the world stopped me motion. When you walked into my life and we connected like we shared the same emotion. Couldn't help but move the clouds of better spotters into each other's blind spots. All this energy's got us inspired now. We couldn't stop it, just say it free and dance.
Don't you love this beat? However you like it. Just move to it. Are you ready?
We got something strong now. We're not hiding anymore. The times of only never gone now.
Yeah! What is up, everybody? We are here. We're back with some more Danganronpa V4 Defiance. This is a chapter 1 class trial. Let's see all those beautiful, beautiful profile pictures in the chat. Who we got in here? Wince Media, what's up? How you been? Bonus account, hello. Lynn, I saw Owo, welcome. Thank you for modding the stream yet again. We appreciate you. Pink Soda, Ichigo, The Real Rosie, Talani, Tired Weeb, Soul Forever. Okay, I got a question for you guys. Problematic Princess, hello. Global, what's up? Rukshami, what's going on? Love Kujo, hi. I got a question for y'all. I'm gonna make a poll in the chat. Give me your answers to this. Question is, did you want Junko to survive? I'm gonna ask you guys. What's going on, Zetsubo and Bat Dex Gamer? I want to see what the poll. I want to see the results. I want to see who really cared about Junko and who didn't. A lot of no's. There's some yeses though, surprisingly. So not everybody hates Junko.
Hey, yo, where's this right now? Huh? I can't see anything, man. It's so foggy.
I mean, I like Junko.
The backside of TV.
I don't really have any problems with Junko, to be honest. I mean, obviously I have problems with her. But I didn't really want her to die. I thought it would have been cool to see her kind of survive for a little bit and just kind of cause havoc in the killing game. I think that would have been fun. Junko's funny. Yeah, Junko's pretty funny. I like Junko, but I didn't expect her to survive. The interaction between her and Kokichi would have been interesting. Yeah, exactly. Random Danganronpa, what's up? Have you heard of Dangan Nexus? It's in Instarampa? No. I like that she's the first victim. It follows the Danganronpa formula. Yeah, it does, huh? What's up, Kit? How you been? Hi, Blaze. I'm so sorry I can't stick around for the stream, but I hope all goes well. I hope all goes well for you. I saw that you had work today. I'm sorry that you have work today. Hopefully everything's going good at work. Have a good day. And you want to make sure to read the captions of the execution? Gotcha. Bro, if she would have survived, if she's not so quick to kill, she would have created an interesting dynamic for the group. Yeah, it would have been cool. I'm just extremely neutral when it comes to Junko. I don't hate her per se. I feel that. Not my browser up. No! That's like me last time with Instagram. That was terrible. I'm really happy that you're reacting to this. I just finished studying. Hi, TJ. What's going on? Hello, everybody. We're about to start pretty soon. Come on in. I'm glad I can make it before the stream got further. I just got back from school. Nice. Everyone's getting back from school. That's good. That's good. Mukuro greater than Junko with the dab. Kevin! Thank you! Appreciate the $2, homie. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're doing great. Junko would be rambling on about despair a lot and probably screwing up the trials. I like Junko, but if she wouldn't be a good fit for a killing game, I can't really see her doing well in one. Yeah. Danganronpa Nexus doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. It got wiped. No! That can't be good. I've been at home for a while since this is starting at 1918. So, oh, okay. It's like 8 o'clock there. What's up, world's biggest lesbian? How you been? We're about to start. You came in at a good time. Doing my homework while watching this. That's what this is for. It's for people who are doing their homework and such. For the multitaskers out there. She'd be the reason why we get the trial wrong. She'd want the despair of death. And she wouldn't really kill, so yeah. Kev is here. He's so adorable. Yeah, he is, huh? How are you, Blaze? I'm doing good today. How are you guys? How is everyone? Junko would probably be more annoying if she was someone who survived past the first chapter. Are you excited for chapter 6 of Redemption Rampa? Heck yeah! It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be really good. My predictions for this one, with the roster that we have currently for Danganronpa V4 Defiance, I'm gonna have to say the killer's probably Nagito or Mondo. Nagito or Mondo. The reason why I say Nagito is because he's kind of one of those people that doesn't really need to be here. I mean, the dynamic between Nagito and Kokichi is really good. I like it. I liked it in the last episode, but I think it'd be interesting to see him kill Junko. I feel like he would take one for the team. Nagito is one of those people that would sacrifice himself to make sure everybody's okay. Do you know how to play chess? A little bit. Only a little bit. You're gonna love this fan again? I already know. Yes, I already liked the first chapter. Well, like the beginning of this first chapter. And the prologue was fun too. What if Mukuro killed Junko? That could happen too, possibly. That would be a little underwhelming personally. But, I mean, that could be a thing. I feel Nagito will live relatively long. Really? I feel like, but Nagito's always one of those people that's like, he sacrifices himself for the group. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I see him taking an L for the team. I saw the first stream for DV4 Defiance earlier, and I can say that I found Kokichi to be an interesting protagonist. P.S. Let Chihiro live, please. I know! I'm praying for Chihiro. I am praying for Chihiro. I mean, I imagine him to be a case 3 victim killer. Really? Can't wait for you to see the trial. It is amazing. This is going to be a good trial then. I loved the writing for the prologue in the beginning of, what was that? Chapter 1 daily? That was good writing. Very good writing. Junko was an obvious first victim. Yeah, she literally showed up with a Glock. She did. She came in with a Glock, y'all. It was wild. All right, let's switch here. And let's turn this music off and get to reading. The dialogue is legendary. It's really good in this. If you guys didn't experience it in the last stream, you're gonna experience it today. It's fantastic. Kokichi is a good protag since he has a much more strategic than basic protag. I just love how he picks apart things. Like little small things Kokichi picks apart, which is definitely his character. It's on par with V3. I'm loving the way the writing is for him in particular. It's good. I feel like Fuyuhiko or Mukuro is the culprit. Fuyuhiko? Oh, because he had that tussle with Junko? You think he would take one for the team? I still wonder how the heck Junko got a Glock. It was in her room. It was in her room. She pulled out the Glock. I'm so excited. This trial will be great. I love this. Yes. I think he's pretty in character. Yeah, he is. I'm off to watch Squid Game. Ooh, that's good. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Squid Game, I haven't watched yet personally, but I would like to watch it soon. I'll probably watch it when the hype dies for it, you know, and people stop spoiling it and stuff. I'll probably watch it for myself. Anyways, let's do this. We have it in front of us right now. Danganronpa V4 Defiance. This is chapter 1, Deadly Life, y'all. We're going to be doing the Deadly Life, the chapter 1 trial, and then the post trial. Let's do it. So far, this one is at chapter 2 Deadly Life, is it? Or chapter 1 Daily Life? One of the two. So while we're kind of waiting for this one to update and such, and waiting for the next chapter to kind of go through, we'll probably go to Rampa and Friends. Check that one out, see how it is. I'm hearing good things about Rampa and Friends. There's one piece of dialogue in this part that I love. Really? We're about to check it out. All right. This is it. Do you guys want music? Like I had last time? I can't like control the music, you know what I mean? And make it like really good. But I can do the best that I can. I'll try my best. I'll put investigation music on when we get to the investigation. How about that? ... Everyone's shocked. I like the music. Okay. We could turn on like something basic. You can hire a DJ. That would be dope. I was thinking like if I should like bring a friend in here and like have them like do the music for me. You know what I mean? I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, the Mickey Mouse one. That's the Rampa and Friends one. Look at everyone shocked. Well, that was fast. Of course, Nagito would say that. Oh my God. Someone killed her. Ding dong, bing bong. A body has been discovered. Please gather in the cafeteria. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin. Jeez, and it hasn't even been 24 hours. I haven't even presented a motive. Guess someone's just rearing to start the game, huh? Don't panic. Oh my God. Kokichi's talking to himself, telling himself to stay calm. I have only enough time to force the fear out of my expression by the time the door bursts open again. Which one of you god idiots killed someone? Yo, Fuyuhiko, 0 to 100. He realizes that Junko's the victim and... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fair. Fuyuhiko, no! You're not supposed to be happy that Junko's dead. What is it? Who's... Distantly, I hear the rest of the group file into the room, but I'm not paying attention. I watch Sakura make her way to Junko's body. She presses 2 fingers to the side of Junko's throat for a moment, and then swipes her palm against Junko's cheek. What does that mean? What is Sakura doing? Fuyuhiko's happy. Fuyuhiko's just like, I'm in the middle, y'all. I don't care. Is she really? No pulse. She's gone. No makeup either. She sounds relieved. Shit. Can't say I'm shocked, but still. Shit. Miss Enoshima, you've been slain. This can't be happening. Junko Enoshima never dies. Ah, that is a good statement. That is true, Samugi. I guess she does now. Even Mukuro is surprised. What? What's happening here? So Mukuro wasn't involved with this? Or is she just pretending? She stares down at the body for a moment, then pointedly averts her eyes or her gaze. Her face is unreadable. Or maybe I'm just out of practice. Ah! Who did this? Who started the killing game? This is unacceptable! Oh, pipe down, will you? Jeez, you act like you've never seen a corpse before. So, how's the body discovery? I was just so excited when I found out someone got sniped. I almost accidentally activated my self-destruct. Just give us the Monokuma file and be on your way. Oh, to the point, kitty. Jeez, you're in quite the rush to get your hands on a fresh body, huh? Can't say I blame you. Here you are. Kirigiri was just like, shut up and just give us the file so we can get this started. Danganronpas are so cool. They really are. Toodles, happy investigating. He disappears. Sayako walks over to stand right beside Kyoko, not making eye contact with any of us on her way. At least Sayaka didn't die first. That's the important thing here. Kyoko gently sets a reassuring hand on her arm, then turns to face the group. I think Instagram's working good today. I think that's a good thing. Hopefully I didn't jinx that. I don't suppose anyone wants to confess. Of course this would happen. I don't know why I'm surprised. We really are gonna have to go through this all again, huh? Kokichi, what do we do now? Deep breath in and turn it all off. Still trying to keep his composure. I never really would have saw like Kokichi as someone that would need to stay composed. This makes him feel more human to me. Hey Blaze, my birthday was yesterday. It's okay. Oh yeah, birthday shout out. Shouts out to Ash Frost. Happy birthday. How old did you turn? Don't underestimate how predictable Danganronpa can be. True. We're going to investigate and reveal the culprit. In the class trial. We'll send them to execution. And then, with any luck, this will never happen again. Junko was volatile. She knew exactly how to push everyone's buttons, even me. I should have kept a closer eye on her. I could have prevented this. But instead, someone's going to be sent to execution for it. And more than likely, I'll be the one sending them. Okay, let's go. Investigation time. That's good. That's good. You guys know what music we need for this, right? There's only one song that fits this investigation. You gotta have box 15. Shumai always started with the Monokuma file. The victim is Junko Enoshima. The victim's body was discovered in the cafeteria around 7 a.m. The victim was discovered with a blade impaled in her stomach. Okay, so she had a blade impaled in her stomach. There's nothing more here. What? Aren't they at least supposed to give us a time of death? So there's no time of death. She has a blade in her stomach. Is that the murder weapon? Is the blade the murder weapon? Possibly not, huh? Box 15 is best investigation theme? Yes, it is. I turned 20 yesterday. Ooh, nice. You are finally 20 years old. You still can't do anything. You can't drink yet. It was you, wasn't it? No, I didn't kill Junko. That is not my blade. It's still a blade? Who else would use it? I bet that's what Monokuma left in your room. And you use it to kill, because that's all you know how to do. Hiyoko, that's enough. Hiyoko, leave Peko alone. Like, why are you already accusing people? Shut up. Shut the up. You said you'd guide us. You were supposed to keep this from happening. That was your one job. You useless piece of like, you all up. And now it's all happening again. It's all happening again. It's all gonna happen again in a alone again, and there's no Mahiru and no one to turn to. Aw, look at her face. That's so sad. Is that a sprite edit? I don't remember seeing that in the game. Hey, Yoko. What? Come with me. Let's take a walk, okay? Yeah, fine. Whatever. Her hands tremble as she goes to dry her hands on her sleeves. Poor kid. Aw. I actually like Hiyoko in this, though, for some reason. Compared to the second game. She leaves, wrapping her arms tightly around herself. With a brief glance back to Junko's corpse, Nagito follows her out. Sorry about her. She can be mean. Honestly, I'm not convinced she knows how to be much else. You okay, boss? Me? I'm peachy. Why? You did just get verbally abused by a gremlin. I've been called worse. Besides, Hiyoko may have had a point about the sword. So it's probably not a good idea to say that in front of Fuyuhiko. Oh, the truth bullet is the sword. Hey, what was in your room anyways, Peko? Nagito sus if you're gonna kill her. No, he's not gonna kill Hiyoko. That would be messed up. Honestly, I would love to see a Hiyoko redemption arc. Same, me too. Just this Darulaman case. I suppose it's a keepsake from the first trial of my game, but it has a very little meaning or importance to me. I remember that from Danganronpa 2. I know that not much of what Monokuma does makes any sense, but still. It's a ridiculous concern to have, especially now that we're standing over a corpse. Please don't mind me. It's not ridiculous if it's bothering you. You said the case was meaningless for you? What significance did it hold in your game? One of our participants, Byakuya, brought a pair of night vision goggles to a party in that Darulaman case. In the middle of the party, someone cut the power. Nagito had taped a knife beneath a table. He was gonna kill someone with it. Yo, we're going down. I like how they're remembering things from their games. But Kuya put on the goggles and saw Nagito moving towards the table. Not only that, he saw someone moving under the floor with a long, sharp object. Dude, if Nagito dies here, then this is going back. This is like flashbacks of Danganronpa 2, how he should have died in Danganronpa, or in the first class trial of Danganronpa 2. Byakuya managed to shove Nagito out of the way of the blade, but in doing so, incurred the same fate Nagito was meant to. Yeah, he should have died. And where was Peko this whole time? Ha! She was taking a massive... I was indisposed. The reason doesn't matter. Nekomaru, I thought you were the one taking the massive Guess I was right to be cautious of Nagito. More importantly, why would Monokuma give Peko a keepsake from a murder she was barely a part of? Are they going to be confused between the Togamis? Maybe. Truth Bullet added Peko's keepsake. Wait. Byakuya. Yeah, what? Recognize the name or something? Yep, not Mondo does. Yeah, we had skinny, rich called Byakuya Togami in our game. And they're gonna be like, yeah, well, the one in our game was fat. Or, you know, just thick. A rich called Byakuya Togami? He was in our game too. Well, actually, now that you mention it, I don't know what his deal was. Byakuya was in both of our games? Why would he? This doesn't make any sense, I admit. But we need to investigate. We can talk about this after the trial. I'm gonna check out Junko and Mukuro's room. Sayaka? Sayaka nods, starting to follow Kyoko to the door. But wait. Wait! Did you say Junko and Mukuro's dorm? Yes, is something the matter? Hold on. I know where this is going. So let me say my piece first. Okay, Mukuro, let us know. My internet is also trash. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. Look, technically speaking, I don't even have a room here. In Junko's game, I posed as her. I slept in a dorm, but it was her name on the door. It still is. And since there were 15 participants in Junko's game and 16 participants in this one, there's just like not enough dorms. So technically, I'm sharing a room with Junko, but I swear to God, I've only been in there once to get my monopad. I haven't set foot in there since. Would I be wrong to assume you don't particularly care for your sister's company? I didn't kill her, if that's what you're asking me. Ah, but if your monopad is able to unlock Junko's dorm, that would make her murder quite a simple task for you, would it not? I mean, I guess so. But she keeps her room unlocked anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. Junko was like, yeah, anybody could come kill me, I don't care. Can I get a birthday shout out too? What up, Joshua Clean? Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Happy birthday. Not your fault, Blaze. My internet is just causing lag. Aw, I'm sorry. What? Why would she do that? She had to have known she'd be targeted. I don't know, dude. She did a lot of reckless shit. For all I know, she was probably hoping someone would take her out and start the game. So for whatever reason, Junko kept her door unlocked. That might not matter, but I'll have to keep it in mind. That's a little sus. Mukuro's account was added to the truth bullets. If that's all, we'll be going. Hey, why is Shintai-chan following you around? Because she wants to. Don't speak about her like that again. Kokichi, Oma, Kyoko leaves then, with Sayaka following close behind. Watch them until they disappear behind the door. Reading Sayaka's body language. It seems like Kyoko is telling the truth. Sayaka follows her like she wants to, not like she's being forced to. I'll keep an eye out for them anyways. Oma steps towards the body. Sakura is still kneeling before Junko. Her expression morbid. Jeez, how did Shumai do this 6 times? Right? Find anything? Sakura Ogami. Look. She's pointing out something on Junko's face. I kneel down behind her for a closer look. Oh no. Is this the start of this weird Instagram glitch? I think so. Why does this do this every time? I don't get it. Yeah, it's glitching out. Not this again. I know the missing images ticked me off to it. That's so weird. Like, why? Blaze, you jinxed it? I jinxed it. I literally jinxed it earlier. I said Instagram's been running pretty good. Cross of the fingers. No, I didn't watch the Danganronpa special yet. I'm gonna watch it. I'll probably watch it in a video though. It was going so well. So well. Maybe I'll let me try opening this in another tab. No. It's not gonna work. Well, it's not loading everything. I think this is the one I was on though. Hold on. What was this one? No, I'm missing one. It's this one right here. How you doing? What's up, Ari? How have you been? It was Junko to make us feel despair. Data issue? It's like an Instagram, like, weird glitch thing. Instagram is like, no more Danganronpa V4 Defiance for you. Here we go again. I was reading through the Instagram not that long ago and everything was fine. Instagram is homophobic. I don't know. Everyone always says that. Like, and even I say that too, because like, sometimes I'll go through this. Like yesterday, I was going through the Instagram for the prologue in chapter 1 just to test it, just to see like what the heck was going on with the last stream. And I didn't run into this problem. So I don't know why this keeps happening. It's weird. That's Shuichi trying to end Danganronpa again. You can fix it if you go to another slide, then back again. Oh, well, thanks. Maybe that'll work. Like if I go to like one of these slides. Or what if I do this? Nah, that didn't really fix it. Anyways, Instagram hates streamers. That must be what it is about. First Facebook's died, now IG's joining. It worked for me when I had that issue. Okay, I'll keep trying to play with it. With a gentle touch, Sakura closes Junko's eyes and then stands. Never mind it. It is far too great of a request to make of you. See, I don't even know what was the request. Ah, I hate Instagram. Like in theory, this is such a good idea to have this on Instagram. Instagram has a grudge against Kokichi. Why is Haiji the worst character? Come on, you know why. Well, let's do this real quick. Because I follow Redemption Rampa. Let me go to Redemption Rampa and see what's up. If I have the same problem. Yeah, it's literally just like Instagram screwing up on my computer. Time to end the stream and start again later again. We didn't do that last time. We didn't end the stream. It started working like after a little bit. I just had to keep playing with it. I know, Redemption Rampa is dope. Let's see if I can do it on this browser. Okay, on this browser it's working. Okay, I'm gonna switch the screens for you guys. Give me a second. Let me get back to where we were. Yeah, it's working perfectly on this browser. Maybe it's Firefox, y'all. Might be. I have to remember that. Here we are. Okay, I think this is it right here. Oh, look at what she's showing me. Pink blood. This is a trigger warning for anybody. Oh, look at that art. I love that. Sakura looks so cute like that. Sakura sets her thumb on Junko's lip, examining the blood dripping from her mouth. Do you think she coughed it up when she got stabbed? It's not impossible. However, I drank poison in my last game. Memory is hazy, but I think I remember vomiting blood, much like this. There's a possibility that she may have been poisoned. Damn it. Kokichi, if it's not too much to ask. Huh? So she might have gotten poisoned. Interesting. Her hair looks so fluffy, didn't it? I like that. With a gentle touch, Sakura closes Junko's eyes and then stands. Hey, wait. What were you gonna say? Never mind it. It is far too great of a request to make of you. Thank you anyways. She's worried about something. I could chalk it up to a trauma response to Junko's death and the similarities it might hold to hers. But is it that really? Or is there something more? Truth Bullet added, blood on Junko's mouth. Sakura, are you sure? Hey, are you guys done? Can I steal Mr. Oma for a sec? Give me a minute, Hifumi. I'll be right. Can I marry this art style? I know, right? It's so great. UDG is an underrated game in the Danganronpa series just because it's different from other games. Also, I'd love to see the UDG cast in another game. I'd love to see the UDG cast in a Danganronpa. That'd be dope. Yes, we are done. I'll be on the 4th floor. With that, she leaves. I'll just have to worry about her later, or at least try not to worry about her now. What you need, Hifumi? Dare I say, it is you who need something from me. Oh, is that so? Yes, it is. See, Mr. Oma, I already know who the culprit is. In my game, there was a fellow named Makoto Naagi. In his room, he kept a sword he found in a display case so that no one else could use it for evil. But his intentions were for naught, because I'm certain that sword there is the one from Mr. Naagi's room. So the culprit must be whoever is taking up residence in Mr. Naagi's old room, correct? And that is none other than Miss Hiyoko Sainoji. This guy, all right. He's on point. Hiyoko? Well, I mean, if I had to rank us all on how likely we are to snap, she'd definitely be top 8. But Hiyoko's reaction, her breakdown earlier, it all seemed pretty genuine. Is she a really good actress? An astute observation, Hifumi. We'll have to keep it in mind. I thank you. I've written a couple of detective/criminal romance fics in my time, so you could say I've done my research. Oh, I love that sprite. He looks so cute. Ah, the romance we all dream of, huh? Oh God, that's weird. That's a weird thing to say. I hope Shuichi isn't watching this. God. Shuichi sees that you're flirting with Hifumi. Shuichi would be really mad. I'm gonna go check on Kyoko and Sayaka, okay? Wanna come? Oh, that's all right. I think I'll stay here to... He leans in a bit closer and lowers his voice. I'd like to make sure she's okay. Wait, what? Are you good? I glance over. He's looking at Samugi. Oh, her? No! This can't be happening!
Stop it. Get some help.
I glance over. He's looking at Samugi. Weren't you guys just at each other's throats about anime ships? Well, yeah, because yesterday, anime ships was all there was to be worried about. Kokichi has it bad. Now, there's a corpse on the floor. Yeah, that's fair. Well, keep her safe for me, will ya? She's my friend. I certainly will. Do my best. Oh my God, I can't believe I just saw that. There's a Samugi and Hifumi ship going on now. Hifumi's a creep. You're still there, Samugi? She'll be fine. She was a mastermind, Hifumi. Thanks, Fumi. No problem at all, Mr. Oma. I give Hifumi a 2-fingered salute and leave the cafeteria. So much to think about already. I shake my hands out as I open Juko's door. Ah, it's Chihiro. Oh, hey, Chi. Have you guys made any progress? I wish. Have you examined Junko's body, Kokichi? Yeah, Sakura showed me something. Did you happen to notice the strange blood stain around the sword? I don't think so, did we? I mean, if Samugi were to freak out about anyone's death, it would be Junko. That's a good point. When I said for Hifumi to get a room, I don't mean for him to get one with Samugi. I know, right? I mean, I noticed a blood stain, but what was so strange about it? If I stabbed you with a sword in the gut right now, you would bleed heavily. Yeah, I'll take your word on that one. But there was more blood on Junko's mouth than there was coming from a literal stab wound. Not to mention, no blood on the floor. It was clean. For a moment, I thought maybe the culprit had simply been diligent enough to cover up their mess after killing Junko. But I've searched in the cafeteria, the kitchen, the incinerator room, anywhere I could think of, and I can't find anything they may have used to clean up with. And no stain or swipe patterns that would usually come with wiping up something as messy as human blood. How do you think they cleaned up the scene then? They didn't. They didn't have to. Oh. Okay. Blood on the victim's water bottle. What? No, it can't. She wouldn't. Kokichi, I appreciate your help, but you need to leave. What? No, we're not done in here. Now. I could tell from her body language, the death glare on her face. Even if I stay, she's not going to tell me anything. Fine, fine. But come trial time, you won't be able to get rid of me when I become inconvenient, you know. Wait, you don't... Kyoko, he doesn't have to. It's fine. We'll catch up at the trial, okay? Okay, Kyoko really doesn't like Kokichi. Which makes sense. I mean, they're both... Dude, we have really good trial people in this fangan. We have Kokichi, we have Kyoko, and we have Nagito. Those three alone can solve any case. Like, just them separate individually can solve a case. Having all three of them together, that's literally the dream team. This is the dream team. I think you skipped a post. Did I skip one? I don't think so. No. I noticed a blood stain. Then we have the blood on the victim's water bottle here. And then this one. These cases are going to need to be extremely difficult. Rude Kyoko. I thought she spoke to him before. I don't remember her hating him. I don't let Chiro argue. I shut the door behind me before they get the chance. Good. I've learned two things. One, there's something strange about the bloodstain or lack thereof on Junko's wound. Truth bullet added. Strange bloodstain. 2, Kyoko still doesn't trust me. If I had a nickel for every time an ultimate detective didn't trust me, I'd have like 10 cents, I guess. Not the best idiom for this situation. Kokichi, how's the investigation going? About as well as the murder attempt you apparently made in your last game, Nagito. Oh, Peachy. And you seem to be doing better, Hyoko. I don't see one that we missed. I mean, we have the Hifumi ones here. Then we have the Kyoko one. We read this one, and then we did this one. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think I missed any. Unless one got deleted or something. Maybe you guys saw one. That got deleted. This is the next one. Hee. You have no idea. What in the fresh am I meant to make of that? Any suspects so far? The more I tell Nagito and Hyoko, the more likely it is that my words and the evidence I give get twisted before the trial. If we take all our evidence at face value without any discussion, we might have voted for Himiko and Ryuma's trial, or Samugi and Rantaro's. And given the tension in this group, that's exactly what they'll do. Vote on a whim and destroy us all. That's what the trial's for, don't you know? We haven't discussed our evidence yet. Theoretically, it could be anyone at all. Smart answer. Uh-oh. Ding dong bing bong. Who is it? Oh, it was just them finding the water bottle. I see, okay. So there was like one like slide or post that was missing. I was wondering where the water bottle just came out of nowhere. I am bored out of my mind here, kids. Wrap it up and head to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you all soon. I look up when I hear the door open again. The three of them come out of Junko's room, and Kyoko gives me an icy glance. The trial room is this way. You can follow us if you'd like. I raise an eyebrow. Is this Kyoko's version of apologizing for kicking me out? Thanks, Kyoko. Lead the way. Let's not keep him waiting. I start to follow Kyoko, but stop when I feel someone tug at the wrist of my sleeve. What is it, Sayaka? Somewhat frantically, she mimes writing with her hands. She really wants a way to communicate. You don't happen to know any sign, do you? She shakes her head. Damn, maybe I have something in my dorm? Hey, Sayaka, let me see your monopad for a second, okay? Maybe I can install some kind of writing app on it. Wait, are we sure Monokuma won't count that as a rule violation? Like it won't count as Sayaka lending you her monopad or damaging school property? Well, that first one's an easy fix. Chihiro reaches forward and snatches Sayaka's monopad too quickly for Sayaka to react. There, now she hasn't lent it to me. I took it from her. All right, well played. Oh, I love Chihiro. What the heck does the bear do during the investigation? He has access to everything in existence. Does he just stare at the wall? I know, right? He probably just watches them. And technically, I'm not damaging the device. You wouldn't call an iPhone damaged because the user downloaded Google Docs, right? Good point. Give me like 2 minutes, okay? Sure. In the meantime, should we get going? Ah, right. I guess so. We all follow Kyoko to the red door, stepping in to see an elevator room. Mostly everyone else is gathered here. Mukuro glances up expectantly when we open the door, then averts her gaze in disappointment when she realizes it's just us. Who are you looking for? Doesn't matter. I need to talk to you anyways. What's up, Mukuro? What you gotta tell us? Chihiro, I love Chihiro, his baby. Look, I didn't mean to, offend Sakura. If I did, I don't know. I don't follow. Just, I didn't show up last night for my own reasons. It was nothing against her. She's cool. But I've got some to work out on my own. Last night? Yeah, for the thing. Oh, she didn't. You know what? Never mind. I didn't say anything. Forget it. What? I hate it when people do things like that. What? What were you gonna say? What was the last night? I said forget it, dummy. Mind your own. Oh. She's who Sakura was expecting, isn't she? Wait, really? Mukuro, take off the wig. I would love it if she took off the wig. I hate her in this mode. Take off the Junko wig. I knew. I saw her look at the door during training. She must have asked Mukuro to come. Well. Juicy details galore. Well, fine. If you're not going to tell me that, then you can at least answer a question. You said you haven't set foot in your and Junko's room since you got your monopad, but it's against the rules to sleep outside of a dorm. So whose dorm did you sleep in? I haven't slept. And you haven't eaten. What? Before I can make her explain herself further, the door opens again. Sakura meets no one's eyes as she steps into the... How did she know that? How did she know that Kokichi didn't eat? That was random. I thought Sayako wasn't talking because of trauma, but now she doesn't want to communicate. Apparently. I don't know. Hi, Possum. Thanks for coming. I cannot defend myself without appearing even more guilty. I can only advise you to save your deductions for the trial room when all the evidence has been laid out for everyone to see. Please. Huh. Pathetic. You didn't even investigate. You're the last person who should be prematurely assuming guilt. Your hope is inspiring, Kokichi. I do hope you're not letting it blind you to reality. I'm just saying. Okay, enough of this waffling. On to the elevator. Go. I hate Hiyoko. Why do you hate Hiyoko? What's wrong with Hiyoko? There's nothing to be said. All I can do is follow the evidence, and if it leads to Sakura. I feel someone tap on my shoulder. I turn to see Sayaka holding the screen of her monopad up to me. It's turned to a black screen with green text, and a keyboard pulled up. She's innocent, right? Wait, what? What are we talking about? We'll have to see, Sayaka, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure we find the true culprit. I won't let anyone's tunnel vision affect me. We needed that. We needed that just for her to saying something. That's the first time she said something this whole entire freaking fangan. We needed that New World Order. Yeah, she's talking about Sakura. She thinks for a long time before typing again. Thank you. Let's just get to the elevator now. Wait, she lashes out. A lot of things are wrong with Hiyoko. In this fangan, though, Hiyoko gives me an inquisitive look, as if questioning whether or not I'm being honest. I don't think she believes me. That's fine. I'll just have to prove it. I'm the last to board the elevator. Check them all out. I think that's all of their, isn't that all of their sprites from or their art from their games? The ride down is long, and besides, Nagito and Hiyoko whispering to each other silent. I spare a look in Sakura's direction and find her scanning the crowd, searching for an ally perhaps. I let her meet my eyes before averting my gaze. A shared glance, an olive branch extended. After what feels like forever, the elevator comes to a halt. Is this a video? Oh. She knew we wouldn't be able to keep it together. Oh, this is moving fast. And now we're back to the trial room. 16 podiums, 15 participants, one death portrait. One culprit who, for all I know, probably just wanted what was best for us all. And now what? To a trial? Walking to our own execution if we get it wrong? Watching a companion suffer for our sake if we get it right? Junko was a monster. She hurt countless people, and yet we may execute the one person who ensured we can't hurt anyone else. What kind of justice is that? To kill and be killed. To put the good of the many over the good of the few. What kind of world is this? That art's cool. All I can do now is protect my people. Oh, yes! I love the trial. Too bad Junko died, man. That really sucks. So we're here. We're at the trial. Let's put some trial music up. What trial music should we put up? Should we put the V3 trial music? This should work. I like V3's. I like a lot of V3's tracks, to be honest, just in general. Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial. Your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, they alone will face punishment. All of the trial music. But vote for the wrong person, and everyone besides the culprit will be executed, and the culprit may graduate and leave Toast Peak. I plainly can't believe one of us killed Junko. Really? Like, you really can't believe it? Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to do a job. Suppose we ought to go over the circumstances of her death first. Hey, speaking of the circumstances, Monokuma, this is a pretty lousy file you gave us. Why so stingy this time around? Be grateful you're getting a file at all. I wanted things to be more difficult for your second time round, so I whittled down your information. Forget it. We need a time frame for Junko's death. You, detective, you probably figured it out, right? I like how this is formatted. This is really clean. I think this is like a really good way to format it if you're not going to do like a video. This is cool. The question has been established whether or not Junko's actually dead, because I have a theory that my victim may be... I mean, they checked the pulse. I mean, anything could happen. It's Danganronpa. I mean, for what we know now, she's dead, quote unquote. This kitty has a name, you know. Before we discuss anything, I implore you all to keep in mind that this case is more complicated than it seems. Interpretive conclusions could have deadly consequences for us all. Right, this is where things get interesting. I don't know if Hiyoko really needs my help, but I need to be ready anyways. I know some of them are already on the offensive, or the defensive. Either way, it may keep them from observing this case impartially. I can't let Hiyoko be the only voice of reason, and so, it begins. Oh, we're making our argument. Let's see how this is structured. This is going to be different. This is going to be a non-stop debate. We found Junko with a sword sticking out of her gut. Kokichi, Nagito, Hiyoko, and I were the ones to find her. This was just this morning. But she could have died long before that, true? But she bit the bullet when she got stabbed. Yeah, that's wrong. I don't think the stabbing was what killed Junko. if you saw the bloodstain around that wound. I'm sorry to interrupt, but what bloodstain? Samugi, you were there! What are you talking about? Precisely the point. There wasn't much of a bloodstain at all. Ah, I believe I understand. Oh, hey, Kokichi has a thank you sprite on the top left. Yeah, he does. Okay, well, we're not all detectives or murderers, so we don't all know everything about blood. Anyone want to elaborate? I think there was so little blood because Juko was stabbed post-mortem, the culprit sanitized the scene, the sword stopped the blood. Juko was, I think it was the first one. Juko was already dead when she was stabbed. Not to be obtuse, but how does that work? Blood flow slows post-mortem. Since her circulation was gone when she was stabbed, she didn't bleed as much. Besides that, the wound looks like it was made just before they found the body, but Junko's state of rigor mortis implied she'd been dead for hours. Just before we found the body? Hey, what's up, Shadow? Well then, how do you propose she died if not by the blade? There's a chance she was poisoned. Is that so? Nagito's kind of quiet so far. It's not really participating much. I wonder who could have done that. I believe Kyoko is correct. There was a bottle of poison missing from the Wait, go back a slide. Why does she have such a menacing face for this? As she says this. She knows something. She knows who the killer is. I believe Kyoko is correct. There was a bottle of poison missing from the hazards cabinet on the 4th floor. That's making Nagito seem even more sus now. How would she have been poisoned? She didn't come to dinner last night. It's not like someone could have slipped her something. Or she might accuse Peko, yeah. Let's keep going over our evidence though, okay? If we're stuck, maybe we should just move on. Because not only is she like making that face there, but earlier when we met up with her and Nagito, she did like a really creepy laugh. And Kokichi was like, what does that mean? Like, why are you laughing? What's so funny? No, we should discuss it. Really? Sakura, are you serious? We must discuss every aspect of this case in order to reach the truth. There is little sense in trying to hide it from now. Don't you dare, Hiyoko. Just keep in mind that Sakura made them dinner. That's a good point. Whether Junko was poisoned or not, it's certain at this point. She was dead before she was stabbed. All right, I'm gonna give you guys another poll. Let me close this poll. Let's end this poll. I'm gonna ask you guys this, if it lets me. So it looks like for the last poll, did you want Junko to survive? 65% of you guys said no, so apparently more people don't like Junko. Oh, dang, 343 votes. I don't know how many people are here, but shouts out to all of you guys that are here right now. I'm gonna ask you guys this question though. Question is, do you think Nagito is the culprit? I'll come back to you guys in a second. Agreed. There's no way Junko was still alive at that point. There's 200 some people here. Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you for stopping by. How can you be so sure? I mean, if it wasn't the stab wound, how do we know what offed her? Yeah, this is good to talk about and all, but there's no proof that she was poisoned. That's wrong. Bam! Nuh-uh. There's definitely proof. Kyoko, Sayaka, Chihiro, and I all saw it. That's right. But that evidence totally could have been coincidental, right? I like how Sayaka's still typing. I mean, the execution was pretty brutal. I like Junko, but I think she should stay dead for the story. I fail to see how something like that could be coincidental. Something like what? What are you talking about? Kyoko clears her throat before speaking, not chancing a glance in Sakura's direction. There was a stain of blood on the lip of Junko's water bottle. Her water bottle? Oh, but that's not all. I really hate to push her like this, but I need to know how much she's willing to give. Right, Sakura. She closes her eyes for a moment, her hands clenching into fists at her sides, then releasing as she breathes out slowly. Hold on, guys. There's a trigger warning on the next slide. Just letting you know. Right. There was a blood stain on Junko's mouth as well. I'm inclined to think she threw it up before she died. Ah. What a way to go out. I think that's the best way to die, though, by poison. I feel like he's the culprit, but I think it's someone else. All right, let's see what the results are so far. 50% of people are saying no, Nagito's not the culprit. Yikes, y'all. Yikes. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel it'd be too easy if Nagito was the culprit. I'm neutral towards Nagito, by the way, just saying. I died by the same poison. The memory is hazy, but I recall having the same experience as our victim appears to have had. Maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions too fast. Maybe it's not Nagito. What? Who? Why would someone... Chihiro, I'm sorry, but I have to cut you off there. I'll tell you about it later, okay? Oh, is that why her eyes are like that? Her eyes? Yeah, dude. Did you see her pupils? They were like the size of dinner plates. Is that because she got poisoned? Oh, yeah. They totally were, weren't they? Hold up. Oh, great. Here comes the light bulb moment. How's that the best way to die? You're feeling the pain in your bloodstream. How's that being peaceful? Now we're at 50%. It's 50-50. Nagito the culprit. Yikes. Okay. If Junko really did get poisoned, shouldn't we be looking at the broad who made the dinner? That's what I was thinking. Ew, gross. Don't ever agree with me again. It's icky. You agreed with me. Look, point is, this knew where the poison would have been because she used it in the last game. And Junko was way meaner to Sakura than to any of us. It would have been so easy for Sakura to just like use arsenic instead of salt in Junko's dinner. And then boom, a body's been discovered. That's what happened, isn't it? Huh? Isn't it, you big hard No, I did not. Hey, I thought we weren't jumping to conclusions. You should at least hear what she has to say before you dogpile her. Well, have you anything to say in your defense, Sakura? I don't think it's Sakura, though. They're accusing someone way too fast. Yeah, this poll is really split. We're at 50% Nagito, the culprit. This entire chat is a scrum debate, right? We would have to have a scrum debate right now if this was Danganronpa. Stop it. Just stop it. Sakura didn't kill anyone. I don't want to believe it. Sakura? Did you really do it? Of course she did. Look at her. There's no remorse on that mean, ugly face of hers. Man, I'm starting to think it's Hiyoko. How cruel of you, Sakura. Oh, it could be Nagito, too. He's starting to accuse Sakura, too, pretty fast. Hold on a moment. I didn't. It can't be. Sakura was never violent in the last game. But it was kind of... But it does kind of make sense. Perhaps it does. But even so. Hey, tip for next time you kill someone. Maybe at least try not to look so guilty about it. Excuse me? That was kind of a mean thing to say. Where's the ultimate martial artist fight? Raise your voice and make your argument. Maybe she would if y'all would shut up for 3 seconds. Nah, I don't think there's really any coming back from this. If you would just let me speak. I'm not sure there's much left for you to say. Oh, everyone needs to shut up. If you can't find the nerve to shut this courtroom up, you might as well just skip to voting. You're a dead girl walking either way. It's no use. Every time she tries to say something, they beat her to the punch. I forget sometimes how unique my perspective is. With Dice and other people I've led, I can command a room with a turn of my head. I can hold the world in my hands if I bat my eyes right. I forget that other people don't have that luxury. And is this what it's always like for you? Wait, what? Kokichi understanding Sakura? What? Yo! What? Sokka literally said, I'll tell you about it later. She wouldn't say that if she were the culprit, right? Let Sakura speak 2021. That's the hashtag. She can't control the world's preconceived notions of her. Her looks, her voice, her talent. People look at her and come to conclusions about her before she's even spoken a word. Even our fellow ultimates have probably done the same. But in all the conflicting emotion I read on her face, frustration, anxiety, impatience, I don't read guilt. Not at all. She looks in my direction, and for a moment, I lock eyes with her before she turns back to her accuser. And I realize with a start exactly what she was going to ask of me earlier. Please, trust me. I'm not the culprit and I don't know how to prove it. I know how they see me. I can't escape it. I just need someone on my side. All right, you've got me. And since you can't change how they see you, then I'll just have to change how they see me. Yo! Whoa! This is big writing here. This dialogue, the writing. Oh, this is so good. Wow, what the heck? The boy is standing up for Sakura. Yes, Raimbito. It's happening. This man's a legend. I understand how this all makes me look. But hand on my heart, I did not kill Junko. That's the only thing I know to be true. You're gonna need to try a little harder than that. Yeah, you're the only one who could have done it, you know. Jeez, it's like you're not even trying. I really don't want to believe it. But Hiyoko's right. You're the only person who could have used that poison. That's not true. No, that's wrong. Oh, is he about to lie? Blame? Wait, whoa, we got mechanics! We got mechanics! Blame swipe, what? He can shift the blame? Well, here goes nothing. Yo, I like this. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, yeah. Who could have given Junko that fatal dose of Strike 9 except for you, Sakura? What? I'm sorry. Strike 9? What? No. What are you? What? Play it up. Play the crowd like an instrument. By making myself the suspect, I gain control over the trial and they don't even realize it. What? That's slick, bro. This is slick. What? What did I say? Hey, hold on. Hold it. No one ever mentioned any Strike 9. That's right. All we said was that she was poisoned. How do you know what kind of poison was used? Did I? Oh, that. That was just an accident. A total slip of the tongue. I don't know what Sakura used to poison Junko. How do you accidentally say Strike 9 instead of poison? Yo! Okay. And people said Kokichi as a main character would be stupid. This doesn't make sense. Wow. A Fangan with new mechanics. I love that. See, I was talking about this earlier. I was like, bro, it'd be so awesome just to see some of these Fangans kind of step out of the box and introduce like new mechanics, or, you know, just step out of the Danganronpa box a little bit. It doesn't have to be exactly the formula that we're used to, you know? Blame swipe skill was applied in V3. Remember the times Oma lied in the V3 trials? Yes! That's cool. Kokichi, what the hell are you doing? I'm wondering the same thing. Hey now, why's everyone ganging up on me? I had nothing to do with this. If it makes you feel any better, I got caught on a slip of the tongue too. Yeah, he did, didn't he? There's nothing to catch me on. I didn't kill Junko. I scan the group, their miserably enthralled faces, just to make sure I've got them hooked. And once I do, I lean into myself, wrapping my arms around my shoulders. And besides, even if I did, would it be so wrong? Wait, what? I let the silence hang in the air for a beat before I speak again. Oh, I agree with you. That's one thing I've always wanted. Fang has to change the trial fundamentals, and this makes me so happy. Yes. I killed Junko. And you know what? If I were given the chance to go back and undo it, I wouldn't take it. Kokichi. Explain yourself right now. What is there to explain? I killed Junko. When dinner came, I waited for Sakura to leave the hall after dropping off Junko's meal. And when she did, I slipped some Strike 9 into her water. And after everyone cleared out of the dining hall, I dragged her there from her room and stabbed her with that sword. And I'm glad I did. Oh my god, his face there. Kokichi gameplay is so insane. This is pretty cool. Wait, what? Please stop this. This is going too far. Samugi, I'm sorry to break your heart like this. But it's all true. I'm the one who killed Junko in Oshima. What? That doesn't make any sense. Geez, I just explained it all and you still don't want to accept it. No, Yoko's right. When would you have had the time to move Junko's body? I just said. I obviously did it when everyone else had gone to bed. I had all the time in the world, you know. I waited patiently till dinner was over and everyone headed back to their rooms, and then I snuck out to her room to find that ding-dong, the witch was dead. And nobody knew she was gone except me. I mean, how would you know? She died in her room. No one else would have known. Oh? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think it's this one. Is that so? Yeah, so what? So I came to get you before the rest of the cafeteria even cleared out. And we were upstairs for the entire time between them and the nighttime announcement. And the cafeteria is off limits during nighttime. And you found her right after the morning announcement. So you can't have done it this morning. Hold on now. How the f did Kokichi know what kind of poison was used if he's not the one who used it? Did I skip one? My bad. Kokichi doesn't know what kind of poison was used. There's never been a poison called Strike 9 in the hazards cabinet. Nor is there any of it anywhere else in the school. Is that right, Kyoko? She gives me an inquisitive stare before a realization flashes across her face. There is no Strike 9 available to you. You lied about how Junko died. But there are some things about your story that must be true, aren't there? Okay. So I dragged her body into the cafeteria, shoved a sword into her gut, and went to my room and got a good night's sleep for the first time in 3 years. You're welcome. Come on, I know you heard it. What are you waiting for? Call me on it. You can't be serious. This is the truth. Cold as ice and hard as stone. Woo, it felt good to get that off my chest. Shall we get to the vote then, Monokuma? Absolutely not. What are you doing? There's no way that story is true. Yeah, you trained with us. There's no way you could have moved Junko's body. My bad, y'all. I'll let you guys read this one again. We're upstairs for the entire time. How did he know how the poison was used? There was never Strike 9 in the cabinet. It's not even in the school. Kyoko just realized that he lied, and that was it. Wait, what? Hey! What the heck? Did I just get logged out of my account? Wait, no. Oh my god! Instagram! Maybe that's why Instagram's been bugging. Maybe I didn't, maybe I didn't confirm my information. And that's why it's been like locking me out and I never noticed. Hold on. Let me go on my email real quick. Bro, right as it's getting hot. Facebook. Bro, I hate Facebook, dude. Hold on. Insta is Kokichi phobic. Cease. Why would you do this? Okay, yeah, right here. Instagram thought like somebody was hacking my account because I logged in on a different browser And apparently they didn't like that, so yikes. This has been great so far though. Like I really like everything that we've seen today. Oh wait, I had to click that one button. Sorry. Yes, this was me, Instagram. Don't worry. I hate you. I love this fan series. Yeah, Insta is Blaze phobic. Apparently, like Instagram just hates me. Dude, this fan again is heating up though. This is hype. I really didn't see that new mechanic coming. I didn't think they were gonna add stuff like that. Cause you know, you just don't expect it from fangans to do that, you know? I think it's because we're so used to seeing like fangans kind of stick to the formula. Okay. What did they add? Kind of like a lying-esque mechanic. Basically, it's what Kokichi kind of does in the games, where he shifts the blame to himself, which was really cool because oh my god, wait, what is happening? Okay, this should be me. Wait, what? What is happening now? I just did it. Hello? Oh, y'all, I have to do like this confirmation crap. What the heck? Do it! Why do I have to do this crap with my video? What is this? Technical difficulties. All right. I'm so over this. Give me a second. Insta, get your act together. That's hella annoying. Let me see if I can log in. I'm this close to taking that vial of Strike 9 and shoving up Instagram's nose. Why would it do it right now? Like out of everything. Let me try to figure this out. Okay, it's fixed. Dear Lord. Like in the middle of us doing this, I guess it thought that I was being hacked by someone or something like that. So it just like stopped. And it's like, all right, so we need to confirm that this is you. And I'm just like, why now? Like you never do this, Instagram, but now you want to do it. Okay, here we go. These things happen. The culprit had to have moved the body after the cafeteria emptied out. After the cafeteria emptied out, and the culprit is just about the only one who could have possibly moved the body. Oh, I get it. And since Chihiro and Sakura so kindly stood up for me and proved that I couldn't have moved the body, I can't be the culprit. And guess who else can't be the culprit? Oh? Sakura was training with you guys that whole time, wasn't she? That's right. She was already in the dojo by the time we got up there. And she stayed there with us until nighttime fell. If she had entered the cafeteria after that, even with Junko's corpse, she wouldn't have been executed. Yet, she stands here with us today, alive and well, and innocent in the murder of Junko Enoshima. Man, Kokichi is solving the case. What? How can we clear her just based on that? That's all we need. If she couldn't have moved the body, she can't be the culprit. And maybe if you all had let her speak, she could have proved it herself. Sakura investigated with me. She gave me evidence that she knew painted her in a bad light. Why would she do that if she knew she was the culprit? This is why I like you? Yup. What's up, Kimi Yosh? How you been? Pity. So back to square one then? No, not at all. In fact, we've narrowed our suspect pool to 11, since Chihiro, Sakura, and Kokichi are the only 3 here whose names are entirely clear. I'm not sure I understand your methods, but nice work, Kokichi. Right. Good work. Thank you. She seems a bit rattled, but there's relief on her face. I give her a reassuring smile. Oh, they're like friends and stuff, and it's cool. Oh, please. That was nothing. Besides, even if Sakura was guilty, we still wouldn't know anything about one of the most important details of this case. The sword. Aha! That's where you're wrong. I've never suspected Miss Ogami. The sword's been proving her innocence since the beginning. Or rather, it's been proving someone else's guilt. I saw it right away. I'm sure everyone else from my game did too. Saw what? The sword that was used to stab Miss Enoshima. It's the one that Mr. Naagi kept in his room. The very room that Miss Saionji is residing in now. Me? Are you dumb? Kyoko turns to Hiyoko, clearly doubting Hifumi's accusation. Kyoko turns to Hiyoko, clearly doubting Hifumi's accusation. Did you find a sword in your room, Hiyoko? I mean, yeah, I did, but I didn't use it. I barely touched it like once, and I got all these weird little gold flakies on my hands. Super gross. Don't get down on yourself. It was a good observation. Hate to state the obvious, but if someone wanted to keep their prince off the scene, they could just wear the gloves they always wear. A very fair point to make. However, I spent the majority of last night looking through the school. I wanted to make sure nothing had changed from our game. I cannot confirm this for the entire night, but I know I passed by Mukuro once near the dojo, right? I thought you said you wouldn't tell them. Yes, well, now I'm a suspect in a murder investigation. Things change. Yes. I can confirm that we saw each other. Kyoko didn't do it. What were you doing outside the dojo? Oh, mind your own half pint. I mean, that's a good point. Maybe it's because Mukuro was deciding if she really wanted to train with him or not. She was like second guessing herself. You could have come in, you know. Yeah, I know I haven't come in. It's whatever, okay? Right. Wait, no, not like whatever. I mean, I didn't mean it like, hey, not that we're not all deeply invested in this little domestic, but do you think you could put a pin in it for now? We still don't know where the sword is from. Yes, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. God. Did that feel kind of gay to anyone else? Wait, what? Huh?
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh no. Where could the sword have come from if it not from Mr. Nagi's room? Sayaka types something out and hesitates for a long time before flipping her screen. What about Peko? Yeah, I don't think it was Peko though. Yo, Oma, bro, that was not PC. What about her? I'm not saying she's a culprit, but the sword had to come from somewhere, right? Oh my god, Kokichi, I know, right? Oh, lay off it, Avox. She already said the sword was hers. Wasn't hers. No, Fuyuhiko. I'd like to hear her out. It would be foolish to pretend that Sayaka doesn't have a point. I maintain that I have never seen that blade in my life. Not until we found Junko. But even so. What are you on about? Bold of you to be willing to talk about this, even if it makes you a suspect. Thanks. Oh, there's people that are predicting. Oh, here's a prediction here. That's kind of dope. I still think it's Nagito. But everyone's saying that it's not. It's still 53% yes for Nagito. So, I mean, I guess a couple of people are starting to lean over to the yes, it is him. But it's still pretty close to a 50-50 split. I think I know what you're thinking, Peko. We should figure out where the sword came from. I think I know too. Okay, well, anytime you want to fill the commenters in, that'd be great. Nah, it can't be Nagito? You don't think so? I don't know where the sword we found in Junko's gut came from, but it's not the same as the one from my room. I don't recall seeing any weapons like that in the dojo. But isn't there another way the sword could have come from Peko's room? Maybe? Sayaka's right. I think Peko's telling the truth about finding the Darulaman case in her room, but it's still possible that the sword came from Peko's room. My sister said hi. Tell her I said hi. I still have no idea who it could be. This one's such a toss-up right now. I'm going with Nagito, but a lot of people are like, I don't know. It could be Hiyoko. It could be Nagito. It could be Peko. I doubt it being Peko, though. How the hell did you figure that? Isn't it obvious? Someone here stole that sword, which was what Monokuma really left for Peko, and replaced it with their own keepsake, the Darulaman case. He has a point. Peko, you told us you did not enter your room until after we met in the dining hall yesterday. And since all our rooms were unlocked till we got our monopaths to lock them, it's totally possible that someone just walked in, took the sword, and left. But they couldn't have just left. They'd have to replace what they stole from Peko. And that's where the Darulaman case comes from. Damn it. I should have been more careful. Yeah, you really should have. What the heck? Nagito. I don't want Mugi to be the culprit. Mugi could be. What if it's a Fumi or a Samugi? It could be a Fumi. I mean, like, I think I get what you're saying, but I don't know if it makes any sense. How could someone do that without being spotted? I don't think it would have been that hard. How many of us actually left our dorms before we met up in the cafeteria? Good point. Chihiro and I both went into the hallway at some point, but I don't recall ever seeing anyone walking around with a sword. Me neither. What's up, Bastet? How you been? So where does that get us? So maybe Peko had a sword and maybe it got stolen and switched out? That doesn't tell us anything. Wrong! If Kokichi is correct, that means it can only be someone from Peko's game who stole the sword, since that keepsake was only present in her game. But we already know what everyone received. No one had a Darulaman case. We know what everyone said they'd receive. I think someone's lying. And I think I know exactly who it is. Oh. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna ask the chat. Who do y'all think it is? Who's the liar? I think Nagito. Because if they're narrowing it down to someone from their game, it can only be Hiyoko, Nagito, and Peko, and Fuyuhiko. I think it's a Fumi. It's not. Everyone's saying Nagito. Hey, more people are leaning towards it being Nagito now. I'm on the edge of my seat right now, me too. too! Me freaking too! Let's see who it is. Oh, it's him! He's lying! Nagito's lying, yo! Shoot this man! Nagito is the liar. Huh? That Darulaman case is your keepsake, isn't it? You left it for Pekka when you stole her sword. Huh? that long? Huh? Didn't Nagito have the file book as his keepsake? I'm happy to eat my words if anybody here wants to claim they've actually seen Nagito with this supposed book of files. But until then, my accusation stands. It's not an unfair accusation, I admit, but you have no proof to back it up. Uh-oh, now he's asking for proof. Nagito, why? Why are you lying? As far as I know, that Darulaman case holds significance to you. Or it did, when it served as evidence in a trial in which you were nearly voted guilty. True. Echo said it herself. Not much of what Monokuma does makes any sense. Do you really think he wouldn't do that just to throw us? He's not wrong. What's stopping Monokuma from making fools of us all by singling Peko out with a ridiculous keepsake? You're only saying that because you know I have a point. Perhaps I am. Perhaps you do. But you still have no proof. Lucky you. Besides, even if I did take Peko's sword, who's to say I used it? And if Junko was poisoned, isn't it ridiculous to accuse me when the person who prepped the killing meal is standing right before us all? Are you serious? We've been over this. Pick someone else to throw under the bus. Yes, my innocence is proven. Yours is not. Uh-oh, he's trying to blame it on other people. Aw, just admit it. There's guilt all over your big, ugly scar face. Say that again and find out what happens. Mukuro, it's fine. I've heard worse. That's the problem, Sakura. Are you always like this, Hiyoko? Maybe I wouldn't be. If I didn't find cold, hard proof that Sakura's the killer. What? Yeah, seconded. What? Uh-oh, is Hiyoko gonna ruin it for freaking Nagito? What is this, y'all? What is this? What the hell is that? A piece of her hair? A strand of white hair? Nagito has white hair too, so that doesn't say anything. Nagito already has his suspicions about her, but we found this in Junko's room. Who could this possibly belong to? Because whether you think Sakura's innocent or not, you gotta admit, it's damning evidence. She can't be serious. Is she serious? She's stupid! She is stupid!
Stop it.
Get some help! Get some help! You are dumb! So it would seem Sakura was the culprit after all. How very disappointing. Have you anything to say to these accusations, Sensei? What? Oh, for sake, give me that. Oh. Yo! She just ruined it for Nagito, bro! She is the reason why he's about to die. Hiyoko doesn't have any brain cells? Yikes. Mukuro saunters over to Hiyoko's podium, snatching the strand of hair before she can even protest, and... Ow! What the... She yanks a strand from Sakura's head too, as she returns to her podium. She holds up the two strands for comparison. First, two completely different lengths. The one Hiyoko had is like maybe shoulder length, but I can hold Sakura's hair above my head and it goes past my hips. Not to mention the texture. Sakura's hair is 2B, which, for those of you who didn't grow up with Junko in Oshima, it means her hair is wavy. Oh, I thought she meant 2B from Nier Automata. My bad. This may look like it's wavy, but it's not. It's just straight hair that hasn't been brushed. And Sakura's hair has been washed as recently as yesterday. This hasn't. Her hair is cleaner, wavier, and longer than this. It's not her hair. Well then, if it's not Sakura's, who else's could it be? Maybe try thinking with your head instead of whatever rotten vegetable is beating in your chest. Who here has unkept, shoulder-length white hair? Yo, Mukuro just destroyed. She just destroyed. Fatality. Hiyoko and Nagito. Hiyoko falls silent for a moment. No. His expression is resigned. Hiyoko. I said no. Nagito led me straight to this piece of evidence. Why the hell would he do that if he was the culprit this whole time? It's not true. He glances down at Hiyoko, notices something. Probably the same thing I noticed when I look at her. She may act like a but she's a scared kid. And I think part of her knows by now that she's about to lose the only friend she has here. Hold up, I'm about to close this poll. I'm about to close this poll and expose the people that said it wasn't Nagito. 45% of people said, no, it can't be the man in white. What's going on, Eris? How you been? She may act like a but she's a scared kid, and I think part of her knows by now that she's about to lose the only friend she has here. Yikes. I take it back. Stop. No, there ain't no take backs. And then all of that resignation disappears. That's right. You argued. Because Hiyoko gave it up twice, bro. She gave it up twice that it was him. She gave it up twice. No, actually 3 times now. This was the 3rd time. The first time was when we first met her and she was all giggly. And obviously it's when Nagito showed her the strand of hair. The second time was earlier in this trial, and then now this. I'm in denial right now. Please, you're gonna read Rampa and Friends? Yeah, we're gonna read that. That's right. You argued, Kokichi, that Sakura helping you investigate was a sign of innocence, yes? Are you going to afford me the same benefit of the doubt, or are you a hypocrite? Uh-oh, Nagito is trying to save himself. Something about Nagito's behavior is strange. I can't put my finger on it, but I know how to prove it. Yeah, I'll give you that. Huh? Can't place the blame at Nagito's feet just because of this evidence. I don't think Nagito's the culprit. If he was, he wouldn't have just let Hiyoko say that. Right, Nagito? Right. Sakura spares me an odd glance and looks to Nagito, and then back to me and stifles a sigh. I agree. I am not willing to accuse Nagito based on 2 pieces of evidence. Yeah, me neither. Even Chihiro jumped in on that. I want more Nagito-Kokichi interaction, but not like this. See? Come back to us when you knuckleheads have a case. Uh-huh. What are you? We have to look into this. Dismissing Nagito now is a death wish. Is it now? Are you prepared to prove my guilt? And if I am, what will you do then? Ha! You're bluffing. How would you know? I know because I didn't kill Junko. You can't prove guilt where it doesn't exist. Nagito, where are you going with all of this? What are you trying to do? Akane is such a good character in this, by the way. Don't worry, Akane. I'll show you. God, he's a prick. I think we should revisit Sakura as a culprit. She's the only one with the means and the motive. That's not true. Everyone here had a motive just by Junko's presence. And we already proved Sakura's innocence. She couldn't have moved the body before nighttime. And we already proved Sakura's... Oh, yeah, we're about to hit him with a lie. Or are we going to agree with Chihiro? Oh, wait, no, maybe nothing. Unfortunate. All we have is 5 people's alibis. We can't suspect anyone for that time, including me. I went to bed right after dinner. Ah, that's wrong. Did you really go to bed? Oh, something to say, Kokichi? I can't believe it took me this long. You're lying, Nagito. He's smiling at me. It makes me sick to my stomach. Would you care to prove it? You can't accuse someone without proof, you know. Nagito said earlier that he went to bed right after dinner, but there's hard proof that he was in the hallway for at least a few minutes after dinner. There is? Wait, there is. Sakura and I saw it too. That's right. This man didn't go to bed. He was lying. I know. You already know Nagito's about to snap pretty soon. It's coming. Go on then. Present your evidence. It's the whiteboard. It wasn't there when I went up to train with Chihiro and Sakura, but when you came back downstairs just after nighttime started, it was there. Oh, come on, seriously? Why do you think Nagito moved the body just because he might have been out after dinner? And if he had moved the body, why would he have left the whiteboard at the same time? It would have totally given him away. That was the point, wasn't it? Either speak up or stop wasting our time, Kokichi. You left the whiteboard because you wanted us to catch you, didn't you? Uh-oh. Of course Nagito did. If Nagito snaps, I feel like he isn't going to be the culprit. Isn't that right, Nagito? Good work. What? No! Hiyoko, it's okay. No, it's not. You didn't kill Junko. You didn't. So just stop it. This is such a weird pairing. I would have never thought Hiyoko and Nagito would be friends like this. Hiyoko. Oh, don't start. You're all jerks and none of you liked either of us from the day we met. And I don't care that you hate me. But that lanky hole is the only person I can trust in this shit form. So just back off. You can't take my friend. I hate this. Hyoko's been hurting since we got here. And taking her only support from her, it's cruel. But I have to help my people. I have to lead. I'm the leader. Bye, Ino. Thanks for coming. In this real game, didn't Nagito said he hates Junko? Yeah. That includes her. That's all I can do. Protect my people. Whatever the cost. Uh-oh. Argument. Armament. It is time. Oh, wait, what? Hey. 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 Hey, we actually... Hey, it's here! It is here. That's cool. Nagito, out of all people, getting shut down. That's pretty cool. To let her feelings cloud her judgment. Shouts out to Love Kujo for the art. That's really good art, by the way. You can't do this. I won't let you do this. Thank you, Love Kujo. Shouts out to Love Kujo. Give hearts in the chat for Love Kujo. You are the culprit. You are the proof. Oh! I love that dress. That dress was nice on her. That was cool. That was a nice color for that dress too. What? What do you mean I'm the proof? Nagito brought you to the body discovery as a form of insurance. He stabbed Junko just after nighttime's official end. Which means he probably waited there for his chance. And then he circled around to get back to the dorms and wake you. Because he had seen Sayaka and I, and he knew that if it was just the three of us who found Junko's body, the discovery announcement wouldn't play. And when you panicked, like he knew you would, he took you away and gave you the piece of evidence that would lead to his downfall. So there's no way he honestly thought he could get away with presenting that hair as Sakura's, even if you did it when everyone was ganging up on her. But he knew he could make you believe it. Make me believe it? What are you even saying? Why would he do all of this? And why am I such a crucial part of it all? Make it make sense, Kokichi. Because he's just like me. He ain't wrong. He is not wrong. Nagito chose you because he knew you were hurting. He saw you struggling and reached out to you. Because he knew he could take advantage of that pain. You needed something, anything to believe in, and he gave it to you. Take advantage? What are you talking about? Nagito, what? What is he talking about? For what it's worth, you were a good partner. And you, Kokichi, you put up a hell of a fight. I'm not ashamed to lose to you. Especially when you confessed and took the rug out from under us all. You really had me at the edge of my seat. Hey, I'm talking to you. Yes, Hiyoko, I was using you. Ouch. That's an ouch. Sorry, Hiyoko. I just needed someone like you who I could rely on for the trial and for its conclusion, and you were convenient. But hey, does it matter what my intent was? We became friends, didn't we? Even if I had an ulterior motive, we still had a real connection. I still value the time we spent and the work we did together as friends, no matter the reason. So are we cool? Oh no. You, Nagito. Hiyoko. Don't you think you put that girl through enough? Ah, what a shame. I really would have liked to have had her on my side for this next part. I still don't get it. Hey, first you use Hiyoko to trigger the body discovery so you don't get caught. Then you use her to find the evidence that damns you? What gives? Congratulations, Hiyoko evolved. Severe trust issues. I know, right? Oh my god, Eris. Using a girl? Not cool, Nagito. That wasn't cool. And it's a young girl at that. Come on now, Akane. Wouldn't it be boring if I just told you? Who cares about boring? You killed someone. If you all want to know why I did what I did, you're gonna have to figure it out yourselves. I've helped you enough already. I'm sure it'll all become clearer if you let Kokichi explain the case one more time. Me? You are our leader, are you not? Whatever he's doing here, he's doing it because he wants us to understand, even if he's not willing to explain it himself. Alright, Nagito, I'll play your game. You asked for it. And this is where the closing argument comes in. Hiyoko now has trust issues. She's not going to trust anybody throughout this entire fangan, however long she lasts from here on out. This plan has been in the works since the very beginning. Junko Noshima was doomed the moment she opened her mouth. Our culprit is one who values hope greatly, so when she started blathering on about despair, really it was just a matter of time. Can we talk about the writing though? The writing in this was a really good trial. This felt like we were playing the game, to be honest with you. Like, that trial was really good. I'm sure he didn't know he was going to do it at first, but he went to his room to plan, and upon discovering that he had been left a gift of sorts by Monokuma, figured out pretty quickly that the rest of us must have gotten something as well. So, Darulaman case in hand, he entered Pekko's room. He was lucky to find it empty, so he had no trouble leaving her the case and stealing her own gift, a sword, plain in appearance but sharp enough to pierce a body. I bet at that point he'd been planning to stab her and be done with it, but as he was waiting for his opportunity to do just that, writing is just, yeah, this is really good. Like, this is kind of one of those things where it didn't need to be like a really complex killing. It just needed to be a good trial. It was a good back and forth. There was a lot of accusations. There was that really cool, mechanic that they had for Kokichi. There was a lot of development going on, and that's what makes writing good in this case. The logistics of the trial were great, but I think there's a bit too much telling after showing. An even greater opportunity presented itself when Sakura left Junko's dinner outside her door. He went up to the 4th floor, stole a bottle of poison from the hazards cabinet, poured it into the water bottle Sakura had left for Junko. Then he retreated to his room and waited. He waited until everyone finished eating and most had returned to their dorms to step out and see if Junko's tray was gone. It was. I love this art here. It's cool. It's like a ball. It's a ball Nagito. It looks cool. And as luck would have had it, her door had been left unlocked as well. I had left the train with Sakura and Chihiro at that point, so nobody was in the hallway to watch as he dragged Junko's lifeless body into the dining hall. He left the dining hall then to fulfill a request I had made of him much earlier in the day, to leave a whiteboard on a set of markers outside of my room. Then he abandoned the scene. I mean, even if you dislike someone, getting used by someone else ain't cool. Not gonna lie, no, it's not. The next morning, he spent his time waiting outside the dining hall until it opened. The second it did, he stabbed Junko in the gut with the sword he'd stolen from Pekko, thusly framing both Sakura and Pekko for the crime he'd committed, and in all of this, he left 2 damning pieces of evidence behind: the whiteboard outside my door and a lock of his own hair on the floor of Junko's room. But this wasn't just some unfortunate accident on his part, this was intentional, because as we found out later, he pulled Hiyoko away to whisper in her ear and taint her already warped perception of reality, knowing that once she presented the evidence he gave her, his crimes would come to light. That was it. You know, you're one of the smartest people I know, Kokichi. Is that so? Of course. Think about it. You relieved Sakura of suspicion. You convinced this room that you were the culprit, even when most had already settled on a far easier answer. It takes a lot of skill and a lot of nerve to see through me. Well done. So what was the point of all this? You framed 2 other people for this murder, but you never wanted to get away with it. Why? Why throw Sakura and Peko under the bus, huh? And the rest of us? We would have been executed if we fell for your tactics. Was this all just a dirty trick? Huh. No. This was a test. Oh, this guy. Here we go. He's about to snap. What do you mean a test? I wanted to see how you'd face this trial. I wanted to test your will, your wit, your way of holding hope in the face of adversity. All of that against my own. You could even call it a game of sorts. Maybe that makes more sense. I never intended to win, Akane. I only ever intended to play. This guy. He's gonna get executed, you know? You basically just killed yourself too. What, prove a point? What's wrong with you? What isn't wrong with him? It's simple. Our hopes clashed and you all came out on top. That's the way this all works. Yeah, this is it. This is it. We're talking about hopes. He's snapping. Some of us are meant to pave the way, and some of us are only meant to be the pavement. I could only have ever dreamt I would be so important that my... Yo, did I not call this? Did I not call this in the beginning of this freaking video, of this stream? I called this. I could only have ever dreamt I would be so important that my sacrifice was necessary for hope to carry on. His unpredictability is predictable at this point? Right. Thank you, Kokichi. You've led me to a glorious end. Here we go again. You're wrong, Nagito. I can respect your ideology, but I don't believe you ever had to die for it. You aren't a necessary sacrifice. There's no such thing as a necessary sacrifice. And what would you know about sacrifice? For a moment, I think I see her smile. Something rueful. Something ironic. Oh, nothing. Disregard me. Well then, this has been fun. Shall we proceed to the vote? What a clown. What a freaking clown. He's not even phased. I've seen people staring at their own execution. None of them ever seem so calm. Let's just get this over with. That's funny. I wonder what his execution is going to be. Same. Oh, yeah! Nagito is dead. You know what's funny? Is like, I'm not upset about this for some reason. Like, normally I'd be upset seeing someone die, be executed, but just because it's him? Just because it's him, man. Surprised Nagito was killed off so early? I'm not. Yeah, I think he needed to go. He doesn't need to be here. Mr. Electric, kill him. Wow, I can't believe it. You all voted. Completely wrong. Wait, what? Wait, no, you're lying. What? No, please. I'm too young to die again. No, he's trolling. Just kidding. You all got it right. It was unanimous. Why the hell would you joke about that? I don't know. I thought it'd be funny. Okay, you can cut it with the millennial lingo. We all get it. You're annoying. Hey, you. Who? Me? I was like, oh, heck no. At first I was like, no, the fan gan's ending already? Don't play with my heart like that. I literally thought people were about to die, bro. So all that stuff you said about how you and I would be friends and how we would stick together till the end, was that all bullshit? We need some sad music here. Hold on. Well, I mean, technically not. We are friends, and we did stick together till the end. But it was all meaningless, wasn't it? I was just a means to an end. You used me because I was convenient. And I bet that if you knew anyone in here lost someone like I lost Mahiru, you would have done the same thing to them, wouldn't you? No, I don't think I would have. Because the honest truth, and probably one you're gonna hate to hear, is I don't think you and I are all too different. Hey, I'm nothing like you. I had people who cared about me. Who the hell do you think is gonna grieve for you after you're gone? No one here cares about you, Nagito. No one. I cared about you, and you just me over. So I don't care. Aw, poor Hiyoko. I was the only one who cared, and now what? You're just gonna hang the chain on your door and go? Hiyoko. No. You, Nagito. You. I hope you burn. Sayaka sets a hand on Hiyoko's shoulder, and Hiyoko's words become jumbled and nonsensical as she begins to weep. Hey, it's okay. Nagito reaches to comfort her, but Mondo steps between them before he can reach her. Lay off it, man. You said enough. Well, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. So how does it feel to be the guy that killed my sister? No one likes your sister. Shut up. No, kidding. Feels like you should lower your voice when speaking to me, you miserable insect. I know he didn't say that to Bukuro. Huh. So pretty much how I imagined. So, if everyone's gotten their goodbyes out, shall we get to the good stuff? She clenches her fist tightly. Hey, don't. I wasn't. I'm pretty sure everyone here is done wasting their time on me. Thank you, all of you. It is truly an honor to die by your hand. Oh, God. Alrighty, with no further ado. Wait. For your ultimate lucky student, I said wait. I'm not done yet. Sorry, Hiyoko. Looks like this is the end of the line. It was nice being friends with you for like 5 seconds. Don't start that. We're not done yet. It's punishment time. Uh-oh. Aw. He's waving goodbye. Oh no. I need the execution music. This is messed up. Aw. I could probably just go through these now. Oh, except this one. Read the description. Oh, wait, whoa. There's captions. Hold on. Go back. I didn't even see the captions. In his final act, Nagito waves goodbye to his peers. His eyes linger on Hiyoko as hers, wide and horrified and utterly unprepared, fall onto him in a shaking gaze. From the sidelines, your protagonist, Kokichi, watches. He is helpless to stop it. Nagito called Maeda's execution Tug of War Part 2. That's intriguing. Tug of War. Without warning, a metal clasp clamps down hard against his wrist. He glances down a bit, surprised. Don't these things usually come around the throat? But he has little time to dwell on his thought as another clasp circles his other wrist. In this next moment, your first culprit is lifted into the air. He does not protest as he goes. Tug of war. Everything happens at once. Yoko reaches out to him, calls his name in a cry of desperation, but Sayaka holds her back in the safety of the courtroom as Nagito begins his ascent. I love how Sayaka looks right there. The execution begins. Trigger warning for caption. Big depiction of quartering? The execution doesn't leave the courtroom. Nagito is lifted high into the eye of the podiums. Oh no! Are they about to hit him with the spears? And 3 more clasps come down, 2 circling his ankles, 1 around his throat. Horrified, his classmates watch on as each of the chains begin to pull away in 5 different directions. Look at everyone. Aw, look at Chihiro. Poor Chihiro. Chihiro's crying. I hate seeing Chihiro cry. What is this? Hello? This is cool. I love this. Chihiro crying and then Nagito with the despair face. There's a small trigger warning on this one too, y'all. Get ready. Small trigger warning for blood on the next slide, just in case anybody's a little wheezy about blood. Nagito lets out a godless laugh, his vision blurring and twisting everything before him becoming nonsense. He wouldn't recognize Hyoko's face in the crowd of students. He likely wouldn't recognize his own. His thoughts are abandoned, unable to focus on anything but the cold, unforgiving metal pulling on his body. All that Hyoko is capable of doing is staring up in an abject horror. The awful laughter rings throughout the courtroom for 2 agonizing minutes, then it comes to an abrupt stop, cut off by a sharp snap. Oh no! No sound follows. What? Oh my God, I had to read that again. That's horrible. They just ripped this man's body apart. They pulled this man completely apart. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. That's probably like one of the worst executions if you think about it. I'm gonna throw up on the, I'm kind of glad we didn't see that, because that's disgusting. Jesus. That was insane. Why did this happen? Why was it so brutal? That's a brutal execution. Boy, howdy. What a show. Well, I hope this serves as a reminder, if nothing else. You're in the game now, and there's only one way out. Did anybody else? Did anybody else see that? Imagine actually having to animate Nagito getting ripped apart. That'd be disgusting. That'd be absolutely disgusting. Wait, why was the blood purple? Think about it. You can fantasize all you want about ending this game, but when you look at the facts, you really don't stand a chance. I really don't care. Hey, Monokuma, I have a question. How many weeks without a kill do you think it'll take for your audience to get bored? You know, really. We're the ones with all the power here. We're the stars of the show, and you can't have a murder show without murderers. You're not really dumb enough to believe that your friends won't bring you back here, are you? Kokichi, I feel like we've reached a misunderstanding in our time together, so allow me to remind you. Any power you think you maintain here is illusory. Your pesky boyfriend isn't here right now, and your little collection of palace fools are off in some tiny cell room somewhere. You watch your mouth when you talk about dice, half and half. Dice? What's dice? Don't worry about it. Did I seriously just let him bait me like that? Yeah, he called Shuichi his boyfriend. He really did. Monokuma, dude, can you just spare us the lecture this time? I can't stomach being in this room anymore. What the heck? You kids deserve a break. That was a hurricane of a trial. Okay, you can get the hell out of my courtroom now. I, for one, couldn't be happier to oblige. Let's go. Wait up, Peko. I'll help you, Sayaka. With Kyoko's help, Sayaka gingerly guides a shell-shocked Hyoko over to the elevator. Kokichi, are you coming? Kokichi doesn't really seem that phased, honestly, if you think about it. I glance back at Monokuma. I don't get it. We got the answers. We voted for the culprit. I did everything right. Why do I feel like I've lost? Like I've lost something really important. Hey, buddy. Are you gonna stop staring anytime soon, or is there something you want? Nah, there's nothing I want from you. Let's go, Sakura. Couldn't agree more. Sakura and I leave the courtroom with the rest of the group. I try to ignore the feeling, settling like sand in the pit of my stomach. Monokuma ultimate Sayoma shipper. Could you imagine? No one is in. Yeah, no one's sad for Nagito, which is sad. It's so messed up. Well, I mean, some of them are, because I mean, it was pretty brutal, but people don't take their time dispersing. When we're all off the elevator, the whole group scatters until it's just Chihiro, Sakura, and I walking through the halls. Well, that was something. You seriously didn't catch that? Catch what? Nothing. Okay, well, I'm beat. I'm gonna go take a breather. You really should eat something, Kokichi. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Man hasn't eaten in forever. Well, if you insist, just let me update my whiteboard real quick. Very well. I disappear into my room, leaning against the wall beside the door. My chest feels heavy, like I'm struggling just a bit for every breath I take. I meander over to my bed, taking off my bandana, and catch my own reflection in the mirror. I see they're actually like making Kokichi feel human, and it's great. He actually has feelings. Wait, what is that bruise on his neck? How did that happen? Is he remembering something from B3? That mirror is weird, dude. Yeah, maybe it was when Maki was choking him? The collar in the last flashback? Wait, that's in the same place where Nagito died? That's weird. I like how he crossed out Junko and Nagito here. That's funny. He's got to update his whiteboard. That's important. What is this?
Residential assistant? This is your mastermind checking in.
Is it now? I was wondering when we'd be hearing from you.
Yes, well, I've been a bit preoccupied. You'll have to forgive me.
Can't say
What?
I'm surprised. 2 fan favorites killed off in the first chapter. This can't be what you had in mind, Shirogane.
No, it really isn't. In my defense, I told you something like this would happen when you proposed Komaeda as a participant. But never mind that. I can still give you a great V4, with or without Junko Enoshima.
You know, despite the unexpected death
Oh,
of the
no!
important girl, our ratings are up. I'd say you're doing pretty well, for now.
Really? That's great. Thank you for keeping me posted.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's Sabuki.
Keep up the good work, Shirogane.
Yes, sir. You can rest assured. I won't let you down.
Yikes. I like that.
Residential assistant.
I like that because it shows who's the mastermind right in the beginning, right? Because we all knew she lied. She lied in the beginning of this fangan, telling Oma that like she didn't know what happened in the last one. I don't know. Something just happened, you know? Like, I don't know. It's stupid. Samugi's still the mastermind. That kind of reminds me, it gives me SDRE 2 vibes. Because like, well, she hasn't announced it to everyone that she's the mastermind yet, but we know as the reader. And that's kind of cool. Why is that? I don't know why. Maybe Kokichi's as protagonist is more interesting. The broadcaster, A, the creator, or AI as I call them. So who is she talking to? Because that's got to be important, right? Residential assistant. You guys are thinking that means Rantaro Amami? I don't know. That would be cool. Nah, Wax Taro is the mastermind. Yo, y'all are wrong for that, man. Y'all are so wrong for that. Maybe Team Danganronpa. That went 0 to 100 really fast. Yeah, it did. I would also keep note of when the letters disappeared and A remained for a bit longer. Wax Taro is still a mastermind in my heart. Residential assistant, also known as A. Not explained further than that. Okay. Amami, the evil future foundation. Wait, is it really Wax Taro? It's not a bad theory. Imagine. I was thinking that too, Cherry to Fox. I was thinking that too. Imagine Wax Taro as a camera. Because didn't somebody say that they knew that he didn't eat? Oh, it was Mukuro. Mukuro knew for some reason that Kokichi didn't eat. So I was like, I wonder if they know what he's doing in his room in some way. As in, like, is there a camera that could be like Rantaro is the camera or something like that? Rantaro's going to be a big, he's definitely going to be a big part of this fan gang. Thank you. And thank you. I got to go. Much love for y'all. Hey, thank you so much, kid. Thank you. This was great. I really appreciate it, bro. I love your nails. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, Brave Soul. She killed her sister. Who's going to be the anti-hero? Man, we just had the anti-hero. This man died. They're so pretty. Oh, thank you. That never got brought up in the trial. That was an absolutely insane class trial. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Just wow. I had a lot of fun with that one. That one was great. I loved asking you guys if you thought that Nagito was the culprit or not. And then at the end, when we found out that he was, everyone was just like, hold on, I take it back. That was funny. This was such a fun stream. I'm glad I was able to stay for the whole stream. I'm glad all of you guys could come. Thank you, 200 plus people. You guys were great. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Tomorrow, we're going to be streaming Danganronpa Ultimate. That is an escape room, like kind of like demo that Sweden, the programmer for Danganronpa Project Eden's Garden, or just Project Eden's Garden, created for us to play. So it's going to be really fun. He set it up for us and kind of worked out the kinks and such to make it kind of easier for me to play. I usually suck at escape room things, like Zero Escape and all of that, but we'll see how it is. But it's Danganronpa themed. But it's Zero Escape in a way. Like, we're going to be going into an escape room, kind of like what you did in Danganronpa 2 with Nagito. And Danganronpa Ultimate, I think, is another fan gan. So he used assets from that fan gan in this little beta thing. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's an escape room. It's going to be cool. But I'll see you guys later. Have an amazing night. And I will see you guys tomorrow around the same time as we started today. So 12:15 my time. Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming. When I make my comic, will you read it? Heck yeah, Wince. Sounds awesome. Hey, what up, James?